Hey, Alan and Felicia here. I want to talk about where to place the offhand when you're doing the one arm push up or the one arm, one leg push up. So in the article we talk about three and a half options that you can use for that offhand. So the first and probably the most common option is to put the hand behind the back. For whatever reason, I think probably because people saw Rocky Balboa back in the 70s doing it, put their hand back there, it seems to be the default. Now a couple problems that could arise with that. Probably the first problem is that when people set up, they actually kind of torque their torso wide open because the hand goes back there and just kind of twists the body. And whether poor proprioception or whatever reason, maybe poor mobility in that shoulder, they like to open the torso when they set up. Another common problem is people will set up in a good position, just like Felicia is, then when they start the push-up, they'll go into that twisting motion as they go down. So the hand behind the back can be a really good option. It locks the hand in very well behind the back. You can go with a fist or you can go with an open hand. Both are very viable choices if you're using the hand behind the back. Now another common place to put the offhand is in the rack or the guard position. In the article we treated them basically is the same, but they're slightly different. So here Felicia's showing the rack position. That's pretty similar to the kettlebell lifts if we're doing say double bell lifts and doing a seesaw press, for example. And a lot of people put the hand or the arm there when they're doing one arm presses. So it transfers very well from some of the kettlebell lifts. Now the other option, which is very, very similar, is to have the hand kind of in a guard position. So it's basically like the rack position, but just a little bit of space between the torso and the arm. So another option that is very similar and transfers very well from the kettlebell lifts. Now a third option, and the last option that we talk about in the article, is to have the hand along the torso. Now this option will have some variation based on torso length or based on leg length and that relationship. People will do different things with the hand on the thigh. Sometimes they'll grip the thigh really hard. Sometimes they'll push into the thigh. So both different options that you can experiment with as you're looking for better ways to get your one arm push up or one arm one leg push up.